Hi there, Savvy Freelancers. Lexi Rodrigo here. Well, today's post is late because for most of the day I was at a live small business conference. It's just my second face-to-face networking event. And I have to tell you, as I was driving away from the conference, well, the thought that I had in my head was, wow, this is so hard. And I wish I could just go back to online networking, which is what I've always used to do. But I know that if I am to achieve my goal of doing more work with local businesses, that I'm going to have to keep attending these live networking events. So hopefully you're going to learn something from my experience, especially if you're somebody like me who has a really tough time of walking up to a complete stranger and just starting a conversation. If you're like me, then I hope some of my lessons for today will be useful to you as well. Well, the first lesson for me is to be prepared. Now, I had planned to be really well prepared for this conference, especially because Thursday Bram, who's a freelance writer, recently published a guest post on the Savvy Freelancer. And she had some really excellent tips for, how to prepare for a conference. But now I had planned to implement some of those tips, but I kept putting it off and putting it off. And I planned to do them all yesterday, which is the day before the conference. But what happened was I got sick, and I knew that if I wanted to make it to the conference, I had to just stay in bed all day. And that's what I did, which means I never got around to doing all the wonderful things that Thursday wrote about in her post. So lesson number one, be prepared, be well prepared, and prepare well enough in advance because you never know what's going to come up at the last minute. And lesson number two is, to change your frame of mind from I'm going to the conference to find clients to something else. Like in my case, I went there thinking that it was really more of market research for me, because I haven't met a lot of local business owners. So I thought I'm going to this event to meet some business owners and to find out where are they in regards to marketing on the internet, what are their needs, what do they need help with, what are their questions, what are their challenges. So if you go into a conference with that frame of mind, it lessens the pressure a little bit on you. Rather than thinking, okay, I'm going to this event, I'm going to spend X amount of dollars, and when I come out of it, I should have so many clients or prospective clients and so much X value of work lined up. Now that just increases the pressure. My final lesson is really to just keep doing it. Well, start small, take baby steps. Like my first networking event was organized by the Women's Economic Forum, which is a more intimate group than what we had today. It was all women, so it's a market that I'm very familiar with. The setup of the program was such that it was a lot easier to network and to really promote your business. But so that was a good start for me. Today's event was much bigger. There was a lot more variety in terms of the types of businesses that were represented there. So also there were actual presentations and very short networking opportunities. So it was a bit more challenging, right? So start small, but don't stay small. Stretch yourself, do something a little harder. And I know that as with all things, this is probably gonna get easier for me. So I just have to keep doing it until it becomes second nature. And if you're like me, then you also have to keep doing it too. Well, let me know your thoughts. If you have some more additional advice for me and for other freelancers out there who are a bit shy about, meeting prospective clients face to face, then please share them in the comments and go to thesavvyfreelancer.com to post your questions, your comments, your advice and suggestions, so that all of us can learn from each other. All right, I'll see you there.